Okay, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, let's tell everybody how they can contact the show. And there you go. There's our phone number and our email address and the social media ways you can follow the show. You can text me, tell me what you think this morning. I hope you're not too upset. But then again, I have to tell you in the nicest way, I don't care. I mean, I listen to these media idiots, corporate media idiots that are in on it. Why? Were they in on the shooting? Well, let's go over a couple things. I'm not going to say they were in, but I'm going to tell you something. It's really sad when corporate media enjoys it a little too much. Josh, give me number, and we're going to go through this. Let me go through this again, okay? So let's start here. We will get back to where we're at, and we're going a different direction. I'm not angry today. I am like you, America. I'm hurt. I mean, I want to go down to a Walmart maybe this afternoon. I want to go into a grocery store this afternoon. Is this next? We have militarized and put these zones in our school, our courthouse, our government buildings, our airports. What's left? Our personal, private enjoyment throughout the day. Are we going to be okay going out to eat? I mean, I like to get together, my wife and I, with friends on a Saturday night, and we go up to, I'm not going to mention restaurants. I think you know some of them, but right now, because of the seriousness of the situation, we go out to eat. The place is packed. We go to the front door and there's only somebody there saying how many, and they seat us. We go to Walmart. We walk around. We get a buggy. We go all through there. And most Walmart, and I'm not going to knock Walmart. That's not where we're going today, but most Walmarts in the United States now have deleted, and they no longer have their greeter at the front door. So there's nobody at the front door anymore for most of them that I go to. What is next? You are going to get so upset with me today. What is next? The chip in your brain to where FBI and law enforcement can pick up altered signals that you're giving off that, hey, over in Squadron 8, I mean, is there going to be a whole host of people in a room? I'm not joking, with monitors. Hey, Squadron 8, Block C, address D, some irregular impulses this morning in the brain. I know you're laughing, but what is next? You only have one thing left. Government control. That's it. You need to know first and foremost, there is no answer without a social, moral revival. I'm not preaching. I don't use this show as a platform to preach, but unless we strive for right and wrong again in this country, truth, teaching our children respect, yes, sir, and no, sir. Oh, my God, that's the reason somebody got... I'm telling you, it's all together. Okay? It's all together. I mean, we are going through years of the Obama. Do you realize before the Obama administration, we did not argue and fight over gender? Okay, so when I say moving right along, all they got left to do is to control us. That's it. That's next. There is no truth in the reporting. It's all fear. And another thing, doesn't it bother you out there the least little bit that the media seems to enjoy this? I mean, to them, this is, my God, this is exactly what we've always dreamed of. So I'm going to flip through. We're going to flip through some of the media. I like the bylines, okay? I do it for the bylines and the pictures, because don't think the media doesn't set up mental images, bylines at the bottom to manipulate your thought patterns and help you determine who's at fault. Now, all day yesterday, everybody, we will get into that. The president's at fault. The president is at fault, and you're going to see in these bylines. So let's go to number 5, Josh. Now, I'm going to be streaming right through here pretty quick, Josh. Let's go to number 5. All right, this is Buttigieg on Fox News Sunday, 20 dead, 26 injured in El Paso. Let's go to, number 7. Let's go to number 7. This is Guy Benson, a Fox News contributor on the Sunday panel. We have to name this for what it is. We cannot confront it. He started on time. He's from townhall.com. We have to confront. We can't confront this without naming it what it is. The president must come out and call it white nationalist terrorism. That was the talking point of the day. Now, the president of the United States is going to address the American people at 10 a.m. this morning. From the Oval Office, I'm not for sure, but 10 a.m. he's going to address the American people. I don't know what he's going to say. Let's go to number 8. This guy right here, Francis Beto O'Rourke, presidential candidate. It was sickening. It was absolutely disgusting yesterday how they rounded up every one of these candidates. Now, he used to represent El Paso, Texas. And he profanity-laced tirade he went into. He went into the president and racist. You heard so many times. I can't repeat enough how many times that these candidates yelled that Trump is at fault and Trump is a racist and Trump is a white nationalist. They called our president a white nationalist. The same president that exposed for the poor people in Baltimore that are living in all the inner cities squander in this country. White nationalists. You know what? Real white nationalists, which I don't know 100%, real white nationalists do not care. They have no interest. They could care less how many blacks are murdered in the inner city. They could care less how many little black children are living with rats and roaches in the inner city. They could care less. Real white nationalists, white supremacists, they don't care. So you're going to call a president that really cares about the children of Baltimore a white? All right, just let's go on. All right, so let's go to all right, let's go to number 12. I mean, never, and here's what I'm doing this morning, and we're going to get up to a lot more stuff I want to talk about. Nowhere in the bylines, nowhere in the discussion do you hear anything with the problems in America. Oh, absolutely not. Nothing. It's just gun violence, white nationalist, president's fault, must take guns. Nothing else. You know, there's no discussion this past weekend by one serious journalist that said, do you think my kid, 16-year-old kid, that I took their iPad or pod or their music list the other day and I put it in my ear and some guy was screaming that he is going to shoot his hoe dead? You think that could contribute to anything possible? You think that's there? Okay, number 13, obviously you got to get for guns. Okay, here's number 13. Shannon Watts, okay, founder of Moms Demand Action. I would like for moms, and you know, I got a feeling when I get done today, I am in serious trouble with so many different people. Different people, what a damn world do I say different people? But groups of people. We're all groups of people. My God, I remember when I wasn't a group of people. We were just Americans all enjoying going through our daily lives. Let me tell you, founder of Moms Demand Action. Moms, I'm not putting this on you, but my mom would be kicking my dad's ass saying, you better go in that room and you better go through everything BKP has. They've called me that their whole life, right? Or my mom would be say, give me that. I'm going to look through that book bag. Or my mom would say, let me hear that music. Look, man, I'm not going to go there, but I'm talking, I grew up in a house where I couldn't even listen to Kiss on an 8-track, folks. You know the drill. I had to dampen the 8-track and roll the label off. If you don't know how to roll the label off an 8-track so your dad can't tell that you're listening to long-haired hippie music, you ain't, boom. All right. Let's go to number 14. We're going to go through these because I want to show you. This is just quickly the idiot corporate media types that they're reading from the teleprompter. They're getting the talking points, and they don't care they're getting paid. But they are doing the business of the deep state. And I know you don't like that. And wait a minute. What I didn't get into, wait a minute, before. Let's go back to 12, Josh. I'm sorry. Can you flip back to 12? FBI warns conspiracy theories fueling violence. Now, I'm not going to say that there's no connection to conspiracy theories or anything. I'm not going to go down that road. But I want to know what the connection and what the FBI report says and the testimony on Capitol Hill about hundreds across this country being murdered in the cities. So conspiracy, okay. What does that mean? I like to read between the lines. Conspiracy theories. FBI warns of conspiracy theories fueling violence. So what do they have to do? They have to label me a conspiracy theorist. They have to label you. They have to go through YouTube and find all of our conspiracy theory videos that they label. They have to search us. I mean, this is a good reason. What is it? The Fourth Amendment? You realize every damn day when you get up the violations of your rights in this country that you get searched? I mean, damn it, we're still sitting around thinking getting searched is going like this and somebody's patting our ass down, opening the trunk of our car and going through our car. You turn your phone on, you're getting searched. I'm being searched now. Your damn TV's searching you. Alexa is searching you. What the hell is wrong with us? We've given it all away. Now, FBI warns. Oh, my God, America, FBI has just warned us. So we got to do something, right? We must be allowed to search you with no warrant, a warrantless search, because the FBI says, hey, I click on videos all day. I have friends send me videos. You know who you are out there. I have them send me videos. I watch them. Okay? Sometimes I agree. Sometimes I agree 50%. Sometimes I research a little, whatever. It's my right. My God, we forgot that in this country, what our rights are. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get stuck, Josh. You're probably back in the studio saying, move it right along. This is interesting. Now, 29 people were murdered. They are still, between Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas, right? 29 are murdered. So let's think about this. Okay. How I heard this morning on one media account that they are releasing the names of the victims as they're identifying them. How did they find out so fast in El Paso? The names and the names and of all of the victims that are Hispanic. Now they already have, because I read the manifest. Did you read the manifest? I read the entire manifest, which when I say I'm not saying anything, I mean, obviously I'm a small network. We're a small network. We're just patriots. Okay. That's all we are. We're just patriots in North Georgia. Love this country, love this flag, and just think we can get back to normal. And we don't agree with what they call normal today. We do have zero agreement in what they call normal, but we're just patriots, small network. Okay. So I can't do all the research and do everything I need to do on this. The 10 deadliest, but I did read the manifest. So what I'm saying is I don't understand. Now they say the shooter posted this manifest before he went to the Walmart. How did they get these manifests so quickly? And don't you think, now I'm just saying, you can say anything you want. If you read the manifest, and I did, Let's just go back 30 days. 30 days. Let's go back to the caravans, okay, that were coming, that the president warned us about, that now is humanitarian crisis. So you got a guy that lives on the border of El Paso. It's a Hispanic county in Texas. All right, for the most part, he's listening to the daily news, not conservative news. He's listening to the daily liberal news, like all right, how is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's lie about drinking out of a toilet at a detention center, the children, not inciting violence, not violent rhetoric, not stimulating people to do something they should? Why? Why only the president of the United States? They all come out. Remember the mass, everybody, Rashid Tlaib, Nancy Pelosi, they all, how many of them went down to the border? Castro went in and come out and did a press conference. Just think of the manifesto. I don't want to get stuck here. Just think of the manifesto. If you read it, I read the entire thing. I know, I told you that 10 times. I understand, but I read the entire thing. Check out the manifesto, break it down, highlight it a little bit, separate it into some paragraphs, and see if it doesn't fit the narrative that has been played by the deep state media for the last 2 months. We'll just say 2 months. Does it fit perfectly in the narrative that the deep state media has been sending you for 2 months? I'm just saying. Number 15, Josh, 10 deadliest U.S. mass shootings. Las Vegas, 58 killed. They still want me to believe. Now, the media puts this up. Oh, my God, 10 deadliest. See, there's only one choice the government has, is to control us now. That's it. That's the only way to stop. When you hear it will stop, when you hear we have to stop it, when you hear we will confront it, it must be stopped now. Folks, there's only one way. There's two ways. The other way we're not even thinking about. We're not even thinking about the morality. My God, these people are okay with murdering children. You have a governor of Virginia that says deliver the baby, keep the mother and the baby comfortable. If mom says no, chop it up. I don't care if you like that. We are through the roof for 29 dead Americans. And I'm with you. My heart is broken. It's a horrific act. But if you take a saw this morning in America and dismember limbs, I'm talking a person that has developed, that has the legs, has the 10 toes, has the 10 fingers. We take a saw. Yes, they go in there with something and they dismember to pull. They kill. They murder. We are murdering every day. Nothing like a Walmart, but we're murdering thousands a day. We're not going back. Now, you may say, my hope is in the Supreme Court. My hope is in the heartbeat bill. My hope is the challenge before the Supreme Court that they will overturn Roe v. Wade. I get it. I'm with you. I am right with you on the challenge, and I hope we overturn Roe v. Wade. But this morning in America, we murder all across this country. This morning in America, people are murdered in the inner cities. No question. This morning in America, people walk in a Walmart, a discotheque, or whatever the hell it is, and murder people. This morning in America, we are desensitized to any kind of violence. We are. Violence doesn't bother us anymore. Why, Hollywood, the media, the murders, everybody made sure that that's not a problem anymore. So the government knows they can't bring you back from that. That's my opinion. The only thing they can do every time the government comes on, and any politician, even at 10 o'clock this morning, if the president of the United States says it has to stop, I will stop it. He has no way to stop it in America other than us to be controlled by our government. 10 deadliest shootings. They still want us to believe that Las Vegas, that this guy carried all these weapons upstairs and did this by themselves. Virginia Tech, Orlando, Sandy Hook, Sutherland Springs, Texas, 26 killed. Killian, Texas, 1991, 23. Wait a minute. Let's see. 1966, University of Texas. Trump wasn't president. Parkland, Florida, 2018, 17 killed. 1984, 21 killed. Trump wasn't, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's see, 5, 6, 7 on the top 10. Trump's not president of the United States. Anyhow, let's go to the next one, Josh. This is ridiculous. Number 16, Julian Castro and Chuck Todd. Okay, let me see. Chuck Todd, he said something, and I want to find it. Okay, this is what Chuck Todd said. This is disgusting. I mean, I say that. I don't have the words. I'm not going to get as foul-mouthed as the rest, okay? Chuck Todd. Hold on. Let's see. Background checks. I'm so tired of hearing damn background checks. Background checks will solve jack. Let me tell you who has a gun, okay? Let me tell you who has a gun with a rap sheet a mile long, a background check that is killing people today as gang members in Chicago. The felon that has a gun this morning and has a rap sheet a mile long, there's a good background check on them. They said, Chuck Todd, right? This all comes after Trump stokes racial resentment. This is coming afterwards. Chuck Todd, this comes after a month of the president stoking racial resentment, Chuck Todd. A month. Remember, I just told you, don't you understand and think about it on your own. Decide for yourself, do the research. The manifesto fits right in with what the media, the deep state corporate media claims, okay, is what caused this. Chuck Todd, this comes after a month of the president stoking racial resentment. Now, how's the president of the United States, after he's 2.5 years in office, how can he be blamed? We're talking about, let me go into two things real quick, okay? We're talking the El Paso shooter is 21 years old, right? So that means he was like 18.2 years old, okay, somewhere around it, maybe 18, when Trump becomes president, close to it. Trump's going right to year 3. So he is like 18. This may have been the first time he was ever able to vote. Look at his voting. I don't know. Okay. Then back that 18 up. Let's say he was 18 when Trump becomes president. Back that 18 up 8 years. He's 10 years old when Barack Hussein Obama becomes president. The mental problem. They keep talking about mental health in this country. Do you realize the only way they know to solve mental health, and you're going to freak out on me, is put some damn chip in your head. Oh, no, quadrant 7 over there. Whoa, what is that? Oh, an alert, quadrant 7. He's having different kind of brain impulses. Need to check in. Mental health police show up at the door, sir. We have noticed hyperactivity in your brain impulse. We have some concerns. You have guns in the house. I know you're laughing your asses off, right? Laughing. Go ahead, laugh it up. Yuck it up, why don't you? Dayton shooter is 24, right? 24. 21 or 21 and a half when President Trump takes office, right? Back that up. Take the 21, back that up 8 years that this young child lived through Barack Obama's presidency for 8 years. And all of this is Trump's fault. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Josh, I want to get back to my picks that I had up. I think I forget. Let me look here really quick. Sorry, folks. Getting a little sidetracked. So I got the, Chuck Todd. Oh, I forgot. That's where I was at. So let's go past Chuck Todd. And let's get down to, let's go with some of the, I always like to take pictures of the headlines in the morning. Let's go to 27, Josh. And we're going to get into some other stuff, okay? This is this week on ABC. Okay, Massacre in America. They enjoy this too much, folks, too much. Okay. Now let's go to 33. Number 33, CNN. Dems demand Senate take action on gun violence. Folks, the gun is not violent, okay? McConnell, my prayers go out with the victims of this terrible violence, but Dems say right there. And then Tim Scott. Now, I'm not going to break down Tim Scott, Republican Senator of South Carolina, but look at this. Lawmakers calling for return to the Senate. Well, we must come back now and do something. We have to do something. Well, we don't want to take your hunting rifle. Get ready. We just want a universal background check. We want the gun show loophole. But we do not want your hunting rifle. Why my dad and grandfather hunted and I went out when I was 12 and shot my own deer. So why would I want to take your gun? Okay, so let's go to number 34. This is hilarious to me because this is number 34. This is Dems demand Senate take action, gun violence. Senator Chuck Schumer. You see the look he's got? It's the look like I threw on a shirt and a sport coat. I've been up all night long over this, right? I mean, they set these mental pictures. Chuck Todd. Okay, let's go to number 35, Jake Tapper. This is 35. We're going to run through this, then we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do after this break. Here is number 35. I love the bylines here, straight up. Dems tie shooting to Trump's rhetoric. Beto O'Rourke tells CNN he believes president is a white nationalist. Media, corporate, American idiots. Oh. Number 36. Number 36, Trump to address shooting at 10 a.m. Remarks Sunday focused on mental health, not guns or white nationalists. Trump's remarks were more on mental health. Okay. Now, here's the guy that went out. I love this. And like I said, I'm not going to make light of anything in this show. But CNN found the guy. And actually, in the societal moral decay, I know I'm the old guy in the room. What's wrong with this? Here's the guy, number 37. His mom went out and got him brand new earrings. Number 37, he's got some new bling in his ears. He went out and got some really great sunglasses. I mean, this kid is showing up. He's a classmate, ex-classmate, shooter head, hit list in high school. Former student tells CNN that Dayton shooter threatened them. Got new earrings, everything. CNN found him on the front porch. Number 38. Trump to address shooting at 10 a.m. Okay, here's another one. I just show you. CNN just keeps, sliding it. No guns or white nationalists. Here's number 39, CNN, another shot. Okay. Ex-classmates, shooter head hit list. I want to show you the two kids. All right, they got him on the front porch there. Guy got his new earrings so he can be on CNN. Here's a guy. CNN found this guy. You always love this. You have the Katrina. You remember, I forget, some of the black Americans in Katrina that were screaming at the TV camera about George W. Bush. So CNN thinks, wow, they think we hit pay gold here on number 41. 41. 9 killed by gunmen in Dayton, Ohio. Police say they were able to stop shooter within a minute. So this guy is ready to take on. So this guy on number 41, if you watch the video, he's yelling, President Donald Trump, if you're listening, you need to be here. You need to be in Dayton now. This is for real. So CNN got their moment. Going to go through some more. Number 42, Dems tie shooting to Trump rhetoric. Beto O'Rourke tells he's a white nationalist. Just putting up some more clips here, okay? Number 43. Will Walmart set the standard? Walmart and gun sales. Will Walmart in America stop selling guns? Will that set the standard for America? All right, 44. This is MSNBC. Mass shooting in El Paso and Dayton leave 29 dead. All I'm showing you right now is they've just enjoyed this too much. They're not talking about anything. Here's Congressman from Ohio, number 46, Tim Ryan. Now, this would happen to be the same. You get that up, 46. This would happen to be the same Congressman, Tim Ryan, that missed putting his hand over his heart during the national anthem on the first night of the what they call debate last week. That'd be Tim Ryan. Go back and find the picture. Representative Tim Ryan. When I read that manifesto, it is like a Trump rally. They're basically the same phrases. So the manifesto is, according to Tim Ryan, the no hand over the heart congressman from Ohio during the what you call debate, says it's like a Trump rally. Wow. They're making fun of Kevin McCarthy this morning, number 47. Do video games lead to mass shooting? Researchers say no. I want to thank God and all the universe for the researchers that said no. Thank you. We appreciate that. Researchers say no. I'm going to get to some of these. Number 51, this is this morning at 4:11 a.m. Central Time. Number 51, Washington Examiner. Trump must name and condemn the evil of white nationalists. Nationalism. That seems to be the whole narrative on yesterday's morning shows. That you have to name it and condemn white nationalism. I want to know what we're condemning in Chicago and Baltimore. So number 52, we're almost there. Number 52, top House Republican says violent video games could be linked to mass shooting. And immediately the media found a research that said no, and they're laughing at Kevin McCarthy. 53, number 53, here is MSNBC host this morning. Hate crimes on the rise under Trump's presidency. They're on the rise under his presidency. Okay. And here we go. Number 54. They got you a little graphic together there to try to mentally manipulate you at 2016 and 2017. Hate crime statistic up 17%. Why we must do nothing. We must do something. We must. Number 55. Oh my God. These two people are the most disgusting. I don't know. You're going to have more. I don't know. This is the group, Hate Crimes on the Rise under Trump's presidency. This is the group to discuss it this morning on MSNBC. Number 56, they're enjoying it. Joe and Eddie Claude Jr., the black guy, Eddie Claude Jr., number 56. FBI director, he didn't give a damn what Mick Mulvaney thought of his comments yesterday on Meet the Press. Eddie Claude Jr., FBI director, majority of domestic terrorism cases motivated by white supremacist violence. All right. Let me see what else I have here. Here are the two gatekeepers of hell coming to you. Number 58, the two gatekeepers of hell. Investigators responsible, confident El Paso suspect posted anti-immigrant diatribe before attack. Okay. Number 59, the two gatekeepers of hell. I love for you to see the bylines, and we're going to go into something a little different here in just a minute. Promise. Trump ignores warning about his words. Okay. MSNBC went through a whole list of things that Trump has done and said in the last little bit, but here's what I want to do. Josh, let me go with, let's see this really quick. See where I'm at here, because I want to go to break. And we're going to talk about this as soon as we return. Let's go to number 29. Number 29, in Chicago, 293 people have been killed this year. That is 33 fewer than 2018. Oh, my God. I mean, there's a couple things here. One, 293. Now, America, we are mourning and not talking about the real reason that this murder, this mass murder happened in El Paso and in Dayton. We're not even talking about the real reason, but 30. And I'm not making 30 with the killer. And I'm not making light of it, I promise. But 293 people in Chicago, down 33. One, the media should be running these major headlines that murder is down in Chicago due to President Donald Trump, which I don't want to see that. I want to know, oh, we're at 293. Okay, that's acceptable. They're having an off year. They're down 33. But let's think about it. They got several months. I mean, they could have a bad month and boom, that number is right back in Chicago. But we are mourning the loss this morning. This morning, we are mourning the loss of 30. I get it. Number 30, let's just go there, okay? Number 30, 199 reported homicides fit this search criteria. Oh, wait a minute, Josh. 293 and 199 at this point this year in just 2 cities. Well, wait a minute. Let's look at this. Now, it's down a little bit. They could have a big year, but this is a 2018 statistic. Number 31, Josh. Number 31, Detroit's police chief says. Number 31, Detroit's police chief says the number of homicides in the city declined in 2018 for the second consecutive year. Oh my God, we're so excited. There's a couple less people. 7 or 6. Chief James Gregg said there were 261 criminal homicides in 2018. Thousands across this country. LA, Seattle, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, Philadelphia. Thousands are being murdered every year. Illegal guns, gang violence, drug violence. Chief James said there were 261 criminal homicides in 2018, down from 267. They're down 6. That was 2018. Detroit, 261. All right? 261. And we're going to get into this when we get back. Okay? Let's go with number 32. Let's leave a little Philly for you. A little Philadelphia, number 32. Shootings are up 3% and homicides are up more than 6% so far this year in Philadelphia. Now, folks, we're not making light of El Paso and 20 people dead. We're not making light of Dayton and 10 people dead, including the shooter. We're not making light of that. We are saddened. Our hearts are heavy. But it's disgusting to see the media enjoying it so much, knowing that they are enabling and doing the work of the deep state to help take control of you and I and get rid of our rights in this country. Our freedom is going down the tubes ASAP. But they can let thousands of what they consider worthless. Do you realize these people in the inner city are worthless? We'll talk about the worthless people in the inner city that have no bearing on their narrative when we return. I'm your host, BKP. Josh, take a brief break, buddy.